Welcome into the Bruin Bowl at Mountain View High School for KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. We've got a top three matchup for you in the state of Utah. The Timpview Thunderbirds hosting at a neutral site the Skyridge Falcons. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Please be joined by Moose Bingham. Moose, this is a top 10 game in the nation tonight. Two teams sitting in our Rewind rankings top 5, going toe-to-toe, both at 4-0.
Dane, I'm jacked up, to be honest with you. There's so many stars out here. There's more stars on the field tonight than in the sky. My goodness, we've got Tausili, Akana. We've got Micah, Beckstead. We've got Siale, Esera. When I look down, I saw a Whittingham. I saw Gennaro Guilford. BYU and Utah are out here ready to go. I've never been so hyped for a game in my entire life, Dane.
Timpview is the designated home team. We're playing this game at Mountain View because of construction at Timpview High School. The Skyridge Falcons, look, number one, according to a lot of people, preseason favorites in 6A. Micah Hillstead, you talked about Akana. This is a loaded roster, including a welcome-in transfer in Kalama as Timpview here will kick off, and this will be into the end zone for the touchback. Chance to see Skyridge's offense.
What a beautiful kick. Skyridge's offense is ferocious. Last year they had about 70 dropped passes. I don't see that happening this year with the addition of Law, Kamala, and everyone getting older. Micah Hillstead going into this game, he is as good as they come. I had him rated as the number 3 quarterback going in this year. He looked at me, called me up, and said, "You wait and see," and I'm here to observe and report, Dane.
Well, they're going up against one of the top defenses in the state. This defense is fast. They're physical. They got a number of gang tacklers we'll talk about as the game proceeds, as it's 1st and 10 for Skyridge, starting at their own 20. Hillstead dumping this off. That caught, and a gain here of 7 for the Falcons.
One impressive number that I just saw, 54. Siale Esera has about 10 Division I offers, and I was standing next to him. He should have more. That kid is big, moves well, and is an absolute dog at middle linebacker.
And he'll play multiple positions as well. That pass was complete to Josh Davis. We'll ask for patience with these Skyridge numbers. Can be tough to see in the setting sun as a run right up the middle here. And that ball came out. I think that Skyridge was able to get back on it. Was that Hillstead that recovered it?
Recovered by the Falcons.
First down. That was a great run by Tate Walker, to be honest with you. But he got stuck by the safety. Number 15 for Timpview. Holiday, he is a dude, had like a million tackles against Bingham, it felt like.
It is a first down here for Skyridge. We're running a manual clock here on the stream, so we'll do our best to keep that as closely tied to the game clock in the stadium here as we can. As Hillstead on first down, will keep Micah, and he is gobbled up by that Timpview defensive front.
Quarterback keeper.
This defensive front is nothing to mess with. Let's be honest here. They've got so many dudes that are so good. They've had transfers in. I mean, Ephraim Muvesi, don't sleep on him at all. There are so many guys on this defensive front that are terrifying.
Yeah, you talk about Muvesi, 13 tackles, 5 TFLs, and 4 sacks. He's had a fantastic start to the year as Skyridge on the ground again, trying that right side. Nice run here. They've been able to run the ball. I mean, I know it's just a couple plays, but they've had some gashers here early, Moose.
Yeah, I really like watching Tate Walker. He's coming off an ACL tear from his junior year, and he is running with his pads behind him and then some. Tate Walker is an absolute dude out there, and he's proven his worth on these first series.
Be 3rd and 4 here for the Falcons. 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen as Timpview showing pressure there off the angle. How about a switch here? Trent Call in at quarterback.
Very unique thing. I've never seen this from Skyridge in the last 3 years.
Call to throw, looking to the sideline. That caught. No income. Yeah, it was caught. And this is real close to the marker. I think they got it. You know, I did not see Hillstead go off, but I wondered if he was the guy who recovered the fumble and there was a pile on it. I think I see him on the sideline right now, but Micah Hillstead right now, opening drive, is on the sideline here for Skyridge.
Man, Kyle Valdez, another interesting receiver, came over from Alta, I believe.
Call will hand off This is given to Sheffield. Sheffield's been their leading ball carrier on the season as he picks up 5 yards.
15, Haven Halliday. Gain of 5 on the play, 2nd and 5.
Yeah, and I just captured Hillstead. He's on the sideline. He's hobbling pretty good over on the track. Not a good sign for Skyridge fans.
That is a huge loss in so many ways. He adds so much to the run game. He's an elite passer, one of the best in the country. And the Utah State commit, losing a D1 guy at any position is detrimental. Quarterback, it's catastrophic.
2nd and 5, back to the ground as working up the middle. And a gain of 4 here on the carry by Sheffield, as in on the tackle there for Timpview. Gosh, might have been Maunga.
Tackle made by number 15, Haven Halliday, number 20, Mote Maunga.
Mote Maunga is an absolute stud, Dane, coming in from this high school, actually.
Another 3rd and 1 here. Maunga, I think, is a Utah State commit as well, if I recall.
I know he has a Utah State offer. I'm not quite sure if he's commit yet.
Okay.
But Utah State showing their presence here. I love to see what Coach Anderson is doing up there.
3rd and 1. Sheffield up the middle, 1st down, Skyridge. As he's able to move the pile 3 yards. Oh, boy.
Oh.
And going to have a penalty here after the play, Moose.
Goes for enough for a first down. There's a penalty flag down on the
Can't do that. The offensive line coach I've been very impressed with, Bob Stevens for Skyridge. He was a head coach at Alta at one point. Absolute amazing human being. He was a center at BYU. And his son, Adam Stevens, is the starting center. I have him as the number 2 center, pushing for that number 1 spot in the state. But someone lost their cool on that play. This is one thing you can't do, lose your cool. They got to get themselves together, rally around, and say, hey, that's not what we do here.
That's a 15-yarder personal foul there, so they'll still...
No first down.
Oh, wow, yeah.
That's a brutal pin. Okay,
no, it is.
First down.
Because I was going to say it was a dead ball, so I thought it would be, and that is indeed the case.
1st and 10.
That's a brutal call.
Well, especially when you don't have your starting quarterback, McKay Hillstead, right now. I mean, they've been pretty committed to the run game. They've had to be, Moose, and now you're just giving up 15 and making your offense work that much harder.
You'll see Coach Hem out there, the former coach of Brighton High School up until last year, now the head coach in waiting.
Kept here by Call, able to slip through 1 tackle. Trent taking it ahead, picking up 6 yards on the run.
Great job by Call. That was actually pretty impressive. That's something McKay Hillstead would have taken for 6. But Justin Hem has done a great job with this offense. It's been amazing to watch.
2nd and short, 4 yards to go here for the Falcons. It's been an offense that's been averaging almost 50 points per game. They've given up 14 through 3 games. It's been a remarkable season or start to the season here for the Falcons as they'll run it here. Walker meeting Siale Esera. He'll pick up 3, maybe 4. He's going to be close here. They'll put him a yard shy.
That was a great run, but you're not running through Siale Esera ever. That man, when I was standing next to him, it was like one of the Twin Towers. My goodness, the dude is huge. That's why he has over 10 Division I offers, and that's why Utah and BYU are here to watch him.
Another 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Trent Call and the Falcons. Heavy package here. Staying on the ground, 1st down. And how about that Skyridge offensive line, Moose? They've done a really nice job here in this ground game for the Falcons.
Super impressive. They lost one of their top offensive linemen from last year in Ross, who went to Kahuku High School. But they've done a great job. They don't have a ton of depth. There's only about 8 of them that are dressed tonight. But they are moving the line. They're very, very methodical in how they're doing stuff. And we're going to see if this quarterback can air it out here, I hope.
1st down. Call. That snap was a little off, so he decided to tuck it, and he'll get back to the line. That'll be about it. And, I mean, the other thing that this is doing is it's running the clock. We're almost midway through the first here, Moose.
Yeah, it's very crazy, the sideline-to-sideline speed of this entire defense for Timpview. They've got dudes at every level, and what I love about this is they've got top corners on both sides of the field. So we're going to see some really interesting formations from both teams, especially without McKay Hillstead in. I can't stress enough how big that is for this Skyridge team.
He is just ran back over to the coaches as they will go on the ground. Here was Sheffield, and he's tracked down behind the line. Siale Esera with the TFL.
When men are that big, they shouldn't move that fast. You look at them and you're like, that's an elephant back there, and you see him running and you're like, row, 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 that's a cheetah. My goodness. Hunting people down, getting the TFL. I love to see it.
It will be 3rd and long here for the Falcons. And I believe I see Hillstead. I think he's got his helmet on. He will not come in on this 3rd and long. I would say a good call there.
Yeah, timeout coming in. If we're going to be playing our best, let's get Hillstead out there to throw it.
Timeout Skyridge. They'll have a 3rd and 11 when we come back. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. Skyridge football presented live on KSL Sports Rewind. Welcome back, 3rd and 1. And guess what, Moose?
I spy with my little eye a McKay Hillstead, Dane.
Yeah, Hillstead on the field here for 3rd and 11. Surveying. Rolling to his right. Look at extending the play and just has to give it up.
Honestly, smart move right there, McKay. Live to see another day. His coach before this game was talking about how much he trusts him, the knowledge McKay has, and I love to see that actually. This isn't going to win it on one possession.
Yeah.
But if you lose your quarterback on one possession, you can lose it.
Great coverage down the field by that Timpview secondary as McKay was trying to extend that play, but there was just no one open. As this punt away, high kick that's going to die just a bit in the air and go out of play.
Trying to angle it is always a good thing. You can't feel the wind. There was a bit of a nose wind into him on that one, but we'll see what this penalty is, Dane.
Yeah, there's a flag on the play. While we have a moment, we want to thank Swyka Surgical Wound Care. Swyka Surgical Wound Care Associates is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Skyridge football. These skilled providers understand the importance of teamwork in the provision of advanced care therapies across our great state since 2017. Swyka takes pride in our community partnership and appreciates the dedicated teamwork from our partner physician groups, nurses, agencies, hospitals, and facilities who come together to improve the quality of life for our patients and families. Skyridge football presented by Swyka. That was a penalty on the T-Birds. Will back them up. So Timpview going to be back, inside their own, back at the 11-yard line.
It's really interesting watching this Timpview offense. Usually when you say you have 2 quarterbacks, you have no quarterbacks. I really like Kason Villa and Helaman Kasuga. Both of them are good. It looks like Kason's going to be getting the start tonight, but you'll see a heavy dose of Helaman as well.
First down for Timpview, starting at their own 12 after the punt. They'll go on the ground. And this is a young man. We'll call his name a lot tonight. Getting to the near side, Micah Beckstead with the carry. He'll just settle for 8 yards.
One thing Coach Lehman was worried about, this offensive line for Timpview is legit. Between the 5 of them, they've got about 50 D1 offers and then some. With highlighting the tackles. Alai on the left side, and we can't forget about Spencer Fano, the #1 offensive tackle in the state.
2nd and short, 14 again. Beckstead up the sideline, lowering the pads there. Forced out of play on the tackle was Dalton Young.
Micah Beckstead is a phenomenal running back and then some, but the push this offensive line is getting is scary. This defensive line is coached super well too.
They'll go on the ground again, and there the Skyridge defense able to clog up the middle.
Gang tackled by the Skyridge defense.
That was a key for Coach Lehman. He wanted his defense to really make good plays on first down, Moose.
Yeah, if you can get Timpview in 3rd and long, they haven't been in that situation much at all this whole entire season.
2nd down, pressure coming here from Skyridge up the middle. And boy, tell you what, it was an athletic leap there for Tua One, but was only given One a yard as that Skyridge defense came up to stop him.
Yeah, Elijah Terapia, my goodness, he is a beast. And then Don't forget about Tausili Akana. Every single one of these linebackers are absolute dudes. But let's see what Timpview can do behind the sticks. This is a situation they haven't been in much, having only 13 third downs the entire season.
And you got to watch because Smith Snowden, the best corner in the state, he's out there for this Skyridge D, 3rd and 9, and the first chance for us to see this Timpview air attack, and they get sacked. The Skyridge defense coming up and making the stop.
Great coverage by the Skyridge defense. Smith Snowden is the best cornerback in the West, I believe, getting a Tennessee offer this year, getting SEC, ACC, Big 10, Big 12, Pac-12. Everyone wants a piece of Smith Snowden, but the other cornerbacks in this team are no slouches either.
Timpview here will punt it away on 4th and 10 as that Skyridge defense. I was curious how they'd hold up against the run. They get the stop. And this kick away. And that off the side of the foot. It will be right near the boundary and will go out at about the 45-yard line.
He's going to want that one back, as the mortal Dusty Lister says. The reason that ball came off the side of his foot, it came in by the drop. The kid put the ball outside of his leg, tried to swing around, and it was a swing and a miss because it came too far outside of his leg, and he chased it. He needs to keep that ball right over his right leg if he's going to find success in this game. McKay Hillstead not out there, Dane.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, you're right. It will be call at quarterback for Skyridge, so no Hillstead here on this second drive. Motion. Call rolling to his right. Oh, that Timpview defense wasn't going to bite, and that ball comes out. Call fumbled it, and Timpview has it. The first turnover of the contest, and the T-Birds will have it in Skyridge territory.
Gotta have all 5 points on the ball, Dane, if you're going to be successful. This new quarterback never getting very many snaps, especially in key moments. That's a key moment right there. And when you have Siale Esera breathing down your neck, go to the ground, do what McKay did last time, save to play another day, or you're going to have a detrimental situation for your team and give up the ball.
How about 2 fumbles for Skyridge here in this first quarter? They recovered the one. That one they give up. Timpview defense flying around early.
There's going to be some dudes holding the ball all around school this week.
First down. That ball comes out. And Skyridge has it after Timpview fumbles the ball, and the Falcons get it back.
Goodness gracious. I really thought that this game was going to be cleaner than this, Dane, but both defenses stepping up huge.
Welcome back. 2:15 to go here, first quarter. Skyridge first down after the fumble recovery. Back to the ground. Walker met near the line of scrimmage. Gain of 1.
With that run, I was expecting the ball to pop out, to be honest with you, Dane. It's been a teeter-totter of emotions going on for me and momentum. What's going on? Who's going to get the momentum? Who's going to get the emotion? All I know is the defenses for both of these teams are playing phenomenal.
I'm trying to find Hillstead on that bench. I might have him at the trainer's table. It's hard to see. Well, again, we'll do our best to keep you updated there for McKay. Second down. Walker again. Another good little run there for Tate as he's able to pick up about 6 yards. He's been strong today.
I really like Tate Walker. He reminds me of a Darren Sproles type running back. You never know where he is, and then all of a sudden, pop! Yeah. He's right behind an offensive lineman getting his yards. Great running back, and it's fun to watch Tate Walker have success, especially after that horrific ACL tear from last year.
3rd and 4 here for Skyridge. Call to throw. Little screen set up here for Kalama. Kalama has the first down.
Oh my goodness, and boom goes the dynamite. Number 15 for Timpview, Havin Holiday, is becoming one of my favorite players. He has no regard for human life back there. He's a gravedigger, my goodness gracious.
First chance for us to talk about Kalama. He's a move in here to Skyridge, or transfer to Skyridge, and boy, he brings a lot of potency in that passing attack. As on first down, that ball comes loose. Call able to scoop it back up. Now just trying to salvage the play, and trying to Call able to turn this upfield for a gain.
Trent Call is sitting there just like you drew it up, Coach, right? My goodness gracious. Great job, Trent Call, for that one. Getting up the field, and he's been impressing me. He's still going after it, even after a fumble or two, and he still wants it. That's what I love. He's got the confidence. He's got the moxie to keep leading this team down the field.
Yeah, inside of 5 seconds to go, our clock on your screen is wrong. They don't have to run another play, and they will not. End of the first quarter, no score between top 5 teams. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week and Skyridge Football live on KSL Sports Rewind, presented by Micah and Bird Homes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like
Bird Homes is a Utah-founded community builder and a proud sponsor of Skyridge Football. Bird Homes not only builds commercial and multifamily buildings, they build and support Utah communities. Bird Homes builds for you. Go Falcons.
Hi, I'm Amber Clark, head manager of the Skyridge football team. This is a Lander Falcon. Falcons are the fastest animals on the planet. They read body language and are extremely aware. Let's make 2022 the best season yet. Go Falcons!
Welcome back. Skyridge Football on KSL Sports Rewinds, presented by Bird Homes. Not only build commercial and multifamily buildings, they build and support Utah communities. Call, setting up a screen. Good play is a penalty flag here down the field near the first down, as we'll have to sort this out.
You hate to see the dirty laundry out there, Dane, but it happens. The crazy thing about this game so far, there's still lines to get in for both sides. This is almost a typical college game where fans are showing up through the second quarter.
There's still a line out the stadium, Moose.
Yeah, huge
Wow.
line for both sides. Show up early to games if you want a good seat, ladies and gentlemen.
they'll replay second down.
Big penalty. I didn't
Yeah.
expect this many penalties from these teams, Dane.
Yeah, the penalty there was on Skyridge, and so that will negate the first down, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
Really impressive how much confidence Lehman and Hem have in this quarterback going 5 wide.
Yeah. Quick throw, caught. Nice reception there, and that was a good job by Josh Davis, the tight end.
Josh Davis has been really impressive for me. I've been watching him during warm-ups. One of the better tight ends in the entire state. He transferred from Lone Peak last year, and he wanted to just be a featured tight end, and he is that and then some for this Skyridge team. Great security blanket for any quarterback.
3rd and 3 here for the Falcons. They've had a lot of third downs, Moose. They've been pretty good on thirds here so far. That's Kalama in motion. Call. Looking left side, surveying over the middle, just in front of his intended target. Was looking for Kyle Valdez.
Man,
That'll bring up 4th
you're
and 3.
going to want to have that one back, but I've honestly been impressed with Trent Call, the 6'2", 190-pound junior. He's held his water. He's done a good job, and this is becoming a defensive battle. If you like the old SEC, you'll love this football game.
We got 9-6 written all over this bad boy, eh?
Oh,
That kick away. Fair catch signaled for, taken at the 11.
great job from the returner catching it in front of the 10 and not letting it bounce. And the punter on that one, number 28, did a horrible job of trying to collect it, but a great job of getting it off. My goodness gracious, bless his heart. Got to work on those hands. Get on the jugs, young man.
3rd possession here for Timpview. Last one was a one-play and fumble. See if they've got that ironed out. As it will be Via again here. Has he had all 3 drives?
He's had all 3. They may have settled on a quarterback at this point.
They'll start on the ground. And, boy, coming up and taking the pop, but that was Beckstead with the carry.
My goodness. Beckstead is an absolute beast. You can hear the pads cracking from about a mile away when he's running the ball, and it doesn't feel good to be a defensive player against him.
A hard-earned 4 yards there for Micah. This one designed for Via. Via first down for Timpview. And that's what, look, the athleticism at the quarterback position for Timpview makes this offense all the more difficult to defend.
It absolutely does. Kason Villa, he's like, Micah Beckstead, I can do that too. And he showed us right there and then what he can do.
First down, Beckstead waiting for that lane. Boy, good job coming off the block there by one of the big men up front for Skyridge to negate it. Not much of a gain there.
He's gang tackled at the 29-yard line, the 24-yard line.
Number of guys in on the tackle, including Toilolo.
Great celebration by Toilolo. The sophomore, usually whoever celebrates the best gets the tackle, and we'll give it to him. Big old 93 down there.
Just a sophomore on the roster.
You love to see the sophomores coming up. Not big size at 6'1", 215, but he gets the job done.
And movement up front will back Timpview up.
Every defensive lineman's so excited when they see the offense jump. They just give them a nice tap saying, hey, tap, 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 get back, back, back.
Some of that Skyridge was starting to show some pressure there, and don't know if that contributed to it, as it'll be 2nd down and 13 here. Motion there from Villa. Villa stepping up, trying to shake Terry Paya, and the Falcons flocking together as a penalty flag here coming in after the play.
Little extracurricular activity down there. Let's see what the sideline judge saw.
Well, there were about 15 Falcons and just one T-Bird, so I'm guessing it's going to be on Skyridge.
I don't know. There was one extra T-Bird blocking for him.
Oh, was there?
So it looks like number 10.
Face mask.
Oh, man. Not helping themselves out at all right there on this 3rd down. Giving Timpview a few more yards.
Yeah, that'll move it. Be a 1st down here for Timpview off the penalty.
Push them, pull them, do something. Just don't touch their face mask, gentlemen.
You can't run over everybody in this league unless you're Micah Beckstead.
That's true.
Then you have a shot.
Then you probably can.
Yeah, then you might. Then you might. They'll sling it out to Micah, and Micah pushed out of bounds.
Pass up to the left side for Micah Beckstead.
Good gain for Beckstead and company.
Micah was one tackle away from housing that. Beautiful play call. Sucked the cornerback in, and Micah found his lane right there. Great pursuit by number 5 for Skyridge. Colin Sheffield, 6'1", 190 pounds. Really, really great job by him, the effort. But great play call drawn up by Donnie Ottawai and the T-Birds.
2nd and 1. Pressure coming here from Skyridge. And they're able to get in that backfield. But how about the legs churning there? Well, good strong take by Tua One. But he'll end up losing 2 yards.
Honestly, Dane, that should have been a loss of about 10.
Yeah.
But he did a great job getting those extra yards. Sometimes when you get the pitch, you just work up. But that time there was nowhere to work up to.
And I thought it was Tua One. It might have actually been Beckstead again. I might have missed that.
It was Tuona.
Okay, all right.
Beckstead's in now.
3rd and 3. Skyridge trying to get another stop here. And it will be via 1st down and more. Kazan Villa right up the gut to the 20, 10, 5, touchdown Timpview, and the T-Birds strike first.
Incredible play, Dane, incredible. Watching that lane open up, it was like watching the Great Sea for Moses. Just follow them down the yellow brick road to get yourself a nice 6, and Tay Nakua doing a great job blocking and not getting a penalty. Having his arms up, not doing anything wrong. I love it. You love to see that, and that's the break that Timpview has needed in this ferocious battle between number 1 and 3 in the state.
That's what we'd like to call an escort, huh? I mean, literally like leading the way there for Kazan, and Q able to finish it off. Kick is up here for the T-Birds, and that is no good. Missed it wide to the right.
Oh.
6-0 the score here. Timpview scoring first as they lead Skyridge here on KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. Skyridge football presented by Swyka on KSLSports.com. Swyka is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Skyridge football. These skilled providers understand the importance of teamwork in the provision of advanced care therapies across our great state since 2017. The Timpview fans coming out here colored in neon, and they're enjoying this first half with the 6-0 lead. Dane Stewart, Moose Bingham with you.
That last PAT was critical. You'll notice that it's a bit windy. This is an interesting stadium because of the bowl shape. Doesn't affect the wind too much on throws, but if you're getting that kick high, it'll push the ball one way or another. So something to just be aware of for the fans back home, saying those immortal words of, I could have made that. No, you couldn't have.
Timpview here to kick off, and it's a squib kick fielded at the 25. And that return chopped down. Good work by the special teams there of Timpview, including Micah coming in to make the stop.
I'm interested to see who comes out in quarterback, if we'll see McKay Hillstead, because he's a game changer at the quarterback position. Has offers from Washington State, but he committed to the local school, which I love to see. I love Utah State and everything about it, but it looks like we've got number 12 coming back out here, Trent Call.
Look, Hillstead's going to the Utah State University, but there's clearly something that got dinged or tweaked because we've not seen him on the field. Look, region play right around the corner here. They're saying, hey, we'd rather have him ready to go for Region 4. It is Call here, and designed run for Trent. Able to pick up a couple.
Quarterback keeper up the middle. Tackle made by number 44, Ephraim Muavesi, and number 20, Mote
Muavesi in on the stop there for Timpview.
Muavesi is an absolute monster down there, and Mote Monga. I don't know where these kids are from, but I love to see them down here in the trenches. It's just a beautiful sight to watch when you've got 250-plus pound ballerinas dancing their way around the offensive line.
Call, looking to throw on second down over the middle, and that was incomplete. Was looking for Valdez. Need a little bit more behind that throw as it's short. This is the tough thing. You've mentioned it, Moose. Without McKay, I mean, if you're Timpview, you're just bringing a bunch of pressure and trusting your secondary kind of man-on-man, right?
Yeah, I mean, Trent Call hasn't hit too many guys yet, but that doesn't mean he can't. He wasn't ready. They weren't preparing for him all week to come in and lead this team, but he's actually been quite impressive from what I've seen right now.
There's not a more difficult defense to go against than Timpview, and to be coming in off of an injury or to replace an injury as he's looking up the sideline there, incomplete. Tate Walker, the intended target, and it will bring up fourth down and a punt here for Skyridge.
This is the point in the game. You've got to get a big punt out. You've got the wind behind you. You've got confidence going. Let's see a big old ball here to get Timpview back, because if you don't get Timpview back and they get 2 scores up on you, my, oh my, that's a bad situation.
It's a tough team to come from behind on, especially missing your quarterback. Is this punt? Pretty good one. Fair catch signaled for and taken to the 28.
So on that one, I don't know if I want to see a fair catch. He had more than enough room. As he grows in this offense and special teams, you're going to see number 13, Jackson Allred, take that next time.
Villa coming out again, Moose, and so look, he's either going to get the full half or we got ourselves a starter at Timpview.
Wow. I didn't anticipate that. I've really been liking Helaman Kasuga, the freshman coming in. But the great thing is they have 2 phenomenal quarterbacks.
I was talking with someone today about the 2 quarterback system and said, look, it's working for Timpview. And today they've just ran the one as Beckstead here gets back to the line, not much more. That Skyridge defense, really, they've done a good job here against Micah in the early going.
It's kind of crazy how many offers are on this team. Number 10, Tainakua, has a bevy of Pac-12 offers. You've got so many guys out here that are so amazing. And I haven't seen number 17 yet, Pokai Hunga, the absolute dominant player for Timpview, the star they've built their team around.
Yeah. We've got whistles here again. This will be on the T-Birds procedure. Again, we'll back them up.
False start is called on Timpview. It will be a 5-yard penalty. We'll repeat second down.
So it'll be second and a short 15 here for the T-Birds. Villa stepping up, gets through the would-be sack as has to throw this away. There was a receiver in the area, and Villa met the turf after that throw got away.
Yeah, that was a risky play by number 41 down there. Could have been called. The refs are letting the boy play. I respect it. But Be careful. It's gotten a little chippy down there. This game might be sponsored by Tostitos once everything's said and done.
I've seen less get called.
Yeah, I like it. Still a little chippy, though.
Yeah, they'll reset the play clock here. Third and 14 for Quezon Villa. Pressure able to slither through it. Q up the middle again. Villa showing his legs as he's going to pick up the first down and more for Quezon Villa. He'll pick up 20. Move the chains for Timpview.
The linemen did a great job getting down there, pushing the pile. They just didn't quite know where their quarterback was, and he fell behind them.
How about the shake by Q, huh? To turn back to the middle and pick up the first down?
Quezon Villa is an elite athlete, as we saw his sophomore year at Wasatch High School. He's doing a bevy of things for Timpview this year. Fun to watch.
On first down. Throwback screen here. And nice job there by Esplin, picking up 8.
Pass complete to number 7, Jared Esplin. Gain of 8 on the play. Tackle made by number 10.
First time we've called his name tonight. Second leading receiver for the T-Birds coming in.
Yeah, everyone was telling me, they're like, hey, we got this dude Esplin. Watch out for him. He's an absolute dog. I'm like, well, what about Pokai? They're like, Pokai's really good. I'm like, what about Tay? I'm like, Tay's really good. I'm like, how many receivers do y'all got? Goodness gracious.
They got a plethora. They'll go to the ground here with Beckstead. Beckstead able to get to the corner. He'll get out of bounds, but will have the first down.
Micah Beckstead.
That could have been a call on number 70 right there.
Yeah.
If we're being honest. Mercy me, Matina. Be careful out there, big boy. That your left guard could have been a shove in the back, but got away with it. Better to be lucky than skilled sometimes, young man.
And we've got a timeout here taken by Skyridge as they were trying to rush men off the field. Timeout, Skyridge. Timpview looking at 1st and 10 when we come back. You're watching Skyridge football on KSL Sports, presented by Swyka, brought to you by Bird Homes on KSLSports.com.
I'm Amber Clark, head manager of the Skyridge football team. This is a Lanner Falcon. Falcons are the fastest animals on the planet. They read body language and are extremely aware. Let's make 2022 the best season yet. Go Falcons!
Bird Homes is a Utah-founded community builder and a proud sponsor of Skyridge football. Bird Homes not only builds commercial and multifamily buildings, they build and support Utah communities. Bird Homes builds for you. Go Falcons.
College wasn't built for me.
It didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Test day's test day. Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
Tests on your time. Courses on your time. Graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of View.
Welcome back here, Utah County. Of course, BYU, they got a big game tomorrow night, huh, Moose?
Yeah, just a little one in my eyes against the number 8 team in the country.
Timpview going to the ground to One. We'll pick up a couple yards. We've got a Falcon here down behind the play holding a knee, as that was Toilolo again with the stop. The sophomore having a couple tackles here early on. But again, we've got an injured Falcon that they'll come out and have to take a look at. We'll step aside here for the injury. Be back. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. Welcome back. What has been a rough night for Skyridge on the injury front may have just gotten worse. Terry Paya, the starting middle linebacker, being helped off the field here for the Falcons. And boy, that would be a tough one to lose.
For those of you who have been watching, I just got confirmation. Tausili Akana is 41, not 45. So for all those millions and millions of viewers, don't worry. Our guy's out there.
Looking far side, caught out of bounds. Villa continues to be dialed in here for the T-Birds as they'll have another first down. On the reception was all red.
This Timpview team is really difficult to defend. Talking to Coach Lehman, he's like, well, we're trying to stop the run and the pass. He's like, gosh, they're really balanced, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, he said, yes, they are.
And it's legit balance, not fake balance. Here's Villa on the run again. Villa inside the 20, the 10. And is he in? No, he's going to be out at the 1. Villa with his second big run will set up for first and goal.
He's down
Beckstead is really happy about that. He says, thank you, Kason, for getting us to the 1 yard line. Let me take it in the rest of the way. But this Skyridge team, don't doubt them yet. There's still 2 yards to go, and this is where men are made. It's in the trenches. Timpview has a plethora of options. They can go in the air, but I'm willing to bet they put that rock on the ground, especially with Tuon and Micah Beckstead in the game.
First and goal to One to the right of Villa. This is called for Villa the entire way. Walking into the end zone, touchdown T-Birds.
Now the big question, Timpview, go for 1 or go for 2? It looks like 1 right now. Give the kicker another opportunity, but could be a really interesting situation here. Come on, Spencer, get out there quicker. We know you got the energy.
It does look like they'll kick this, Moose.
Sorry, Siale Esera, not Spencer Fano. My bad.
I wasn't going to call either of them out. Is this kick up and good? 13-0 Timpview leading Skyridge. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's game of the week. Good first half for the T-Birds. Look, they had a couple early shakes, right? The fumble. We saw a couple penalties, but it feels like that offense starting to settle in here with QVia.
Yeah, it's really fun to watch. The reason I was being a little critical on that last one, if you guys watched the LSU game, Florida State, this last week, that wing did not protect the C gap, and Skyridge loves to come through the C gap. So if you're not in there raring to go, woo-hoo-hoo, it's a bad day for kickers.
That was, what a way to kick it off, huh? What a week 1.
Oh, great week 1. For some teams, about half of them.
I know.
Half
we just
the teams had a good week 1.
I don't know if we have any viewers north of here. This is a Utah County battle. I know for North it was not a great week 1. But
I'm a Utah fan. I'm a BYU fan.
Yeah.
But all in all, I'm a big Snow fan.
Hey, look, man, Idaho was competitive. We could play in the Pac-12 North. I'm just saying.
Hey.
Just saying.
I love it.
Timpview here to kick off. Another squib taking the bounce right into the chest of a Falcon. Looking near side on the return here was Tobin Smith. And we'll see Skyridge trying to look for their first point still of the contest here tonight.
If you're going to do a squib kick, I say aim for one of the people up front, that front shield. Try to hit them and get that ball back. If you're a great kicker, you can hit someone like that. It takes a lot of skill and it's really difficult. But I don't like giving Skyridge the ball at the 34-yard line. But let's see what Trent Call can do.
Inside of 5 minutes to go here in the first half. I'm sure Skyridge would love to not give Timpview the ball back offensively. As Call, good ball, first down, picking up 12 on the passing play as it was Davis with the reception.
That's what you do when you're a young quarterback. You find your security blanket. Josh Davis is as cool as the opposite side of the pillow, and he'll catch the ball, get you 10 yards, keep feeding the young man. I love to see the tight ends involved in the passing game.
And that's the thing. Look, it's the offense just changes a little bit, but it's still dynamic. They still got a lot of options, a lot of weapons. And Call able to dial in that first down throw. He'll hand off on this first down. Oh, good vision there by Walker as he'll pick up 7.
Some teams, if Timpview got up this much, I'd be like, you know what? Game's over. Skyridge, not so much. They've been my number 1 team in the rankings for the last month now.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for it.
Yeah, they were consensus number 1 in the KSL Sports Rewind poll. Is this thrown out? Kalama, nice stutter step. Kalama still on his feet inside the 40. Here come the Falcons.
Oh my, Kalama. We've been watching Jaron Kalama, who will be going to BYU. His younger brother, La'a, is a thing of beauty. Different player. He's quick. He's fast. He's like a minx out there when the ball gets in his hands.
Best drive of the night for the Falcons. Call looking far side. Ooh, boy. And that incomplete. And now we'll get a flag coming in.
I do not agree with that flag.
That's a tough one.
That's a debatable call, ref. And I debate that you shouldn't have called it.
Look, we're seeing that live. the tough thing is, if the official's saying that he's coming in high and there's helmet-to-helmet contact, I don't. That's a hard one.
It's easy from here, Dane. You come in hard, you come in the midsection, but they're going to call it targeting.
Yeah.
Whoa, boo.
Yeah. And that's it. They're saying that he just comes in high into the head.
Well, you can't go high, you can't go low. I mean, why play defense anymore, Dane?
Moose, look, you were a kicker. You don't know the intricacies of tackling.
Oh, I do. I train tackling. Don't you disrespect me, Dane. I train tackling a lot.
I figured that'd give you a good little jab there.
I felt it. Coming with the 1-2 punch from my side.
Skyridge here just on the outside of the red zone.
Okay.
Man, I mean, run with it, huh? They gave the go whistle and the center snapped the ball, and I think we're going to get a full start.
You know what? Trent Cole did a great job catching that ball and being like, well, all right. No one else is going. I guess I will.
The old trickaroo there. I don't see a flag here. Are they just going to redo this? That looks to be the case.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, we'll just we'll give it another go here, 1st and 10.
Dan, I'm not going to lie. I want to call Trent Toon so bad from the independent this whole game. I'm doing everything I can not to call him that.
You've done great, Moose. 25 minutes more to go as they'll go on the ground here with Sheffield finding his way ahead for a gain of 5.
This is one of those games, Dane, you wake up Saturday morning and you feel like you got hit by a Mack truck.
Yes.
Oh. I would see my teammates walking in the next day bruised from head to toe, and I thought to myself, thank the Lord I'm a kicker.
I got a question for you after this play. We'll wait for 2nd and 5 first, and we've got whistles here, and I think a timeout for Timpview. Indeed, it is. Timeout, T-Birds. We will be back. Bird Homes is a proud sponsor of Skyridge Football on KSL Sports Rewind. Bird Homes not only builds commercial and multifamily buildings, they build and support Utah communities. Thanks to Bird Homes for their sponsorship of Skyridge Football. Also want to thank Swika. Swika takes pride in our community partnerships and appreciates the dedicated teamwork from our partner physician groups, nurses, agencies, hospitals, and facilities who come together to improve the quality of life for our patients and their families. 2nd down here for Skyridge after the Timpview timeout.
Dan, I just watched the replay on that.
I'm guessing you completely agreed.
On what? Yeah. On that replay?
Yeah.
For the helmet-to-helmet?
Yeah.
Heck no. He was going for the ball. These refs need to get a big old screen out here and watch
It actually doesn't matter if you're going for the ball, Moose. On the ground here. Stood up. Gain of 1. Intent doesn't matter on a targeting.
Well,
it doesn't matter if you're going for the ball.
In his heart, it does. And the spirit says it does.
Look, I've got 2 official friends. They're proud of me right now. It doesn't matter.
I'm not going to talk to your official friends on this one.
All right.
I'm going with the spirit, and the spirit says that shouldn't be a call.
It's a 3rd down here for Skyridge. And call will look over to the sidelines. Of course, you mentioned Coach Justin Hem, the offensive coordinator, head coach in waiting here, giving the call in to the junior. Call rolling to his right, looking to the end zone, and incomplete. Penalty flag in on the play, and we'll see which direction this goes, Moose. We had actually 2 penalty flags. There's one in the end zone. There's one also inside the 10.
If that's a PI, that's very debatable as well. I don't know if that ball was catchable.
I think one's going to be ineligible man downfield. I don't know if that's going to be offensive or defensive PI in the end zone.
Yeah. Tausili Capea, he's a very good cornerback. He just got an offer to Montana State. And 6'2", 190, I believe. Played basketball at the Real Academy up until this year, and he's like, I want to play some foosball. So he came down to Timpview, having a glorious old time.
They called a holding penalty on Timpview.
Holding is called on the Timpview defense.
Okay. Anything else, ref?
I hear foosball is the devil's sport, Moose. Of course, as an avid foosball player, I disagree.
Oh, foosball?
I am a foosball player. I got my own table and everything.
Man.
Penalty there on Timpview will be an automatic first inside the 10. First and goal here for Skyridge. Here's the question I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
Is there more physical play in the trenches than Skyridge and Timpview in the state this year? Are these the two most physical offensive defensive lines?
The only ones that that's a good question.
Yeah, I know. I told you I was going to give away that gold in a break.
I like Corner Canyon versus Lehigh tonight.
Okay.
I think they have two very physical lines, but this might be the most physical matchup in the state tonight.
Okay. First and goal here for Trent Call. Skyridge looking for their first points. Call. And just throws that one away. Was looking for Kalama, but he had gotten taken care of.
Yeah, Trent Call did a great job getting rid of that ball and living to see another day. If you can at least get 3 on it, makes it a 10-point game, which is doable.
And talk. I mean, how about Trent Call settling in? Remember, early fumble, right? Yeah. We talked about, man, just throw that away, live for another down. It's what he did right there. I'm just like you. That's a great decision there by the junior.
Yeah. He's growing before our very eyes.
Yes, he is. Second down here. Again, empty backfield for Call. Call looking to his right. Finding the end zone.
Whoa.
And that caught, touchdown. Skyridge, what a grab in the end zone for the Falcons as it's Cannon Jensen.
Cannon Jensen just says, boom. Wow. Strong hands. Great route. He shouldn't have caught that ball, but he did, and he showed it to the ref like it was on a silver platter. Says, here you go, sir. That is 6. Just like that, Dane, Skyridge is right back in the game, making it a 1 possession, and that PAT may come to haunt the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, point after. Up. Good. 13-7. Falcons showing despite being down on manpower, they still got the talent to be a top 5 team. You're watching Skyridge Timpview only on KSLSports.com. Welcome back to the Bruin Bowl. Timpview, Skyridge. How about that drive for the Falcons, Moose?
That was methodic. It was beautiful. It was just a time eater, too. I love the drive. 2 minutes left for this rush-heavy Timpview offense. Not giving them much, but they have got a couple timeouts.
This kick into the end zone easily, no return, and the T-Birds will come out at their own 20.
The T-Birds will take over.
Moose, you talk about the run heavy. The best runner on the night has been Villa. Do you try to get him going with some called runs? Do you get Beckstead? What are you looking for here if you're Timpview?
Apparently take him out of the game. And put
it's
in.
Villa.
Oh, wait, no. He's in. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was looking. I saw Taina Kuis. I thought it was Helaman Kasuga. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. No, I think you got to get some air raid stuff going now.
He certainly has an arm. They'll run a little delay here right up the middle. Beckstead. And that ball, did that come out? Beckstead might have lost the football. Skyridge says they have it. And they do. Skyridge coming up with a turnover at the 25-yard line. It'll be first down, Falcons.
It looks like Beckstead is
He's a
hurt
little
too.
slow here. Yeah, Beckstead still on the floor here. Slow to get up as they'll come out and look at Micah. Oh, boy, this is a huge injury for Timpview. We'll step aside as they have a look. Micah getting back up. Good to see. Look, he's had a phenomenal year. You never want a player to go down, go out. Beckstead looks like he'll be okay.
Yeah.
Under his own power.
It's really interesting. His running back coach is Kalen Hall, Jaron Hall's father.
Wow.
Kalen Hall is an absolute stud of a human being, not just a great producer of BYU athletes, as he was a great BYU athlete himself. But it's just interesting to see, and I like that Micah Beckstead hopped back up and did his thing.
How about, boy, huge turning point here potentially, Moose. If Skyridge can get a touch, they go in with a lead in this game.
Well, look at this. Number 17, Pokai Hunga, coming on out here. He had surgery about a week ago. Doesn't matter.
Wow.
He must have some of that soccer spray to put on his knee, and he's good to go.
First down, Skyridge. On the ground, nowhere to go. Siale Esera in on the stop. So was Maunga.
Tackle made by number 20, Mote Mounga.
Mote Monga. He's listed as a sophomore. He must be a 3-year holdback for how big he is. My goodness.
It's this entire Timpview front. I mean, they're huge, Moose. We were down on the field before the game. They are big.
I'm not saying I'm a big human being, but I felt incredibly small on the field tonight.
Called the throw on second down, trying to buy time. Intercepted! Picked off! No, dropped. Oh, had a pick six in his hands and can't haul it in.
Takalese. He lasses that one back. You got to lasso it in, Lesse. Come on, buddy. Oh, he had not one, not two, but 3 chances to get that ball wrangled in, and he couldn't do it. Bless his heart.
He was still running. You could see the frustration that he let that one go. 3rd and 10 here for Trent Call and company. This Timpview defense trying to make a stop. Call will flail it out and brought down inside the 20.
Swing pass complete to the right side to take Walker.
Be 4th down here. What do you do, Moose?
This is where the kicker's in the coach's ear saying, hey, give me a shot. I got this. If I was a kicker, I would say I would run out there, but it looks like the kicker hasn't gotten his way tonight. Oh, man.
4th and 3, and Skyridge will go for it.
Trent Call, the independent.
Boy, little sluggish there, and he will throw this through the back of the end zone. That play, Moose, looked like a little disoriented.
Yeah, you can see the tight end, number 9, not even moving till about 3 seconds into the snap. There is a little miscommunication. This stadium's quite loud. All the people have gotten in now, and so it's getting quite noisy out there. Timpview gets another opportunity with 1 minute left, and Kason can sling the ball too.
Yeah.
We've got Tay Nakua, hasn't seen the ball yet, and he's one of the elite receivers in 2024 in the entire country.
We talked about Smith Snowden. He can lock you down as Villa, oh boy, he had a man down the field. Q still with it, and Skyridge is not going to let him out of the grasp. They'll bring him down for a loss on the play.
This Skyridge team is disciplined. They weren't shaken up either. They're cool as a cucumber. They're like, it's all right, you're up by 2 possessions. We'll come back. This is a game of 4 quarters. Not 1, not 2, but 4.
Yeah, boy, and Isaiah Villa ran a wheel route and had a step, but Villa just couldn't get free of traffic quickly enough to get rid of that. As Villa looking near side, that is Nakua with the catch and wrangled down at the 26. That clock still moving as we're down to 10 seconds. And now a timeout coming. And boy, Timpview wanted Nakua to get that ball out of play. He did not. And that will cost them a timeout. They'll just have 1 left.
That was risky by Kason Villa. Whenever you see the trace on one side, you don't want to throw the ball near Smith Snowden. Tenaku did a great job on the route, getting that ball, corralling it, and he did a bad job of getting out of bounds. But he's going to learn. He's still a young gun with oozing of potential.
Yeah, we want to mention some of our other sponsors that make this stream possible. Want to thank Western Governors University. Make 2022 the year of you. $2,500 scholarships are available. Take that next step in your education. Go stretch for that next job, that next opportunity to figure out how you can take care of your education on your timing at your convenience. Visit wgu.edu. Also want to thank Heidemann and Associates, a full-service law firm with locations in Utah County. Whether it's setting up a living will and trust, you got litigation, whatever you might need, the experts at Heidemann Associates can take care of you. Call 801-754-4240 for a free consultation from Heidemann and Associates.
Dane, one interesting thing, every time I look down, I see another BYU coach. Daryl Funk has joined us as well out here.
Villa looking along the Skyridge sideline, out of play with 3 seconds to go.
Little tripped up.
Pass falls incomplete.
You can pull some Boise State magic out. I know how much you love them Broncos.
Yeah, I sure do. Thanks for that, Moose. We were doing so well. We get to 3 seconds left in the first half. You go do something like that. I guess that's my payback for the kicker tackling comment, right?
Oh, plenty of kickers tackle.
Yeah.
We all worship Payne. Mitch Payne, Matt Payne, one of the Paynes. That got all the tackles at Boise State.
Apparently the secret play at Boise State these days is getting housed by Oregon State on the road, but sorry, I couldn't resist. Couldn't resist. Last play here in the first half. Look, I love this. Get Villa on the run. He's been the best player today as he takes it up near midfield as the first half expires. 13-7. Timpview leading Skyridge at the break. You're watching Skyridge football presented by Micah, brought to you by Bird Homes, only on KSLSports.com. Hey, welcome back here, Mountain View High School. KSL Sports Rewind's game of the week. Dane Stewart, Moose Bingham with you. Timpview leading Skyridge 13-7. Moose, took a little bit for these two teams to settle in. Obviously some new faces for Skyridge. What'd you feel like you learned in the first half here tonight?
I learned that Skyridge likes to call their offense no matter who's at quarterback. It's interesting. Kason Villa really came in and made his mark on this team, and I love both the intensity and the drive of both teams. This is a fun game, Dane. Even though it's not a barn burner, it's a very, very meticulous game, and Skyridge has an opportunity to put some points on the board right here, and we're going to see it come down to the wire, I believe.
How about the Skyridge defense? Look, I mean, I think everyone, I don't know if people would be surprised that Timpview's leading, but I mean, the fact that, it's a one-possession game, McKay Hillstead's taken 2 snaps tonight. This Skyridge defense has kept them in this ball game while they've been trying to, find offense with some backups.
Well, Skyridge, they have the best linebacking crew in the state. I mean, when you've got Tausili, Akana, Elijah Terapia, there are some great dudes back there. Smith, Snowden, and I've been impressed with their defensive line too. This Timpview offensive line is nothing to scoff at. Great, great players, and you can see the college coaches around the edge of the stadium really highlighting what these guys mean to them in the future of college football.
This kickoff takes a high bounce into the end zone, and Timpview will come out at the 20. Moose, the ground game, Villa's really been the most electric player for Timpview in this first half. What do you think the T-Birds do here? Do they go to the air? Do they just keep moving the ball here on the ground?
Well, I want to see Tay Nakua involved in this game a little bit more. I like that Beckstead is okay. He's walking out there. Had a little bit of a scare coming out. But I think if they're going to really run away in this game, they have to be flying through the air and getting that air attack going.
You mentioned Terry Pye, one of those lauded linebackers for the Falcons. He had an injury in the first half. That intercepted! Plucked out of the air by Skyridge, and the Falcons take it to the house. Colin Sheffield with the pick 6, and Skyridge has tied it up.
Well, that's one way to do it, Dane. Sheffield's all like, you need a big play? Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Like I said, Skyridge has one of the best linebacking cores in the country. I'm going more than just the state at this point. What a great play, and it evens the game out at 13. Like I said, that PAT is a big, big opportunity. And per usual in high school football, there's always one more guy running out, usually on the wing. Come on, you guys, pay attention.
Man, what an interception by Sheffield. Skyridge, the point after is no good. No good, and will remain tied at 13 apiece.
This is why you pay attention to PATs, ladies and gentlemen. Wow! You'd be thinking if you're watching this game, both teams hit 2 field goals, but they, a PAT down for each, and that makes it, instead of going up by 1, a tie game. Wow!
What a night, huh?
Oh, I love it, and we're only 9 seconds into this half. Timpview gets a do-over, and you love to see it. It's like we were tied going into the half.
We were talking about how good this Skyridge defense has been. It continues to make plays. See what Timpview does coming out of here. You mentioned they got to get that air attack going if they really want to pull away. kind of bites them there on that first down play. I'm guessing we see them go back to the ground.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Are you surprised we haven't seen Kasuga yet?
I am, but if they're going to go with one quarterback, the junior is a great choice. I like Helaman Kasuga. I think he does amazing things, but you got to choose one eventually.
This kick will take a bounce. Ooh. Boy, did that cross the pylon. I don't see a
the ref
flag.
Throw the flag? Oh.
Nah, touchback.
Touchback is called on the kickoff.
I'm just looking down on the field here, Moose. And it is Villa again. So, look, I have no problem staying with Villa, and I don't mean that to call for Kasuga. I just asked the question. We saw this team a couple weeks ago. It was alternating, but it does appear as though Villa is the quarterback of this team, the defined starter. To the ground for the T-Birds. Gain here of 4 on the first down carry.
Oh, a little extracurricular over there.
Yep.
Let's see what's going on.
Flag coming in from the back judge there. We talked about it early, Moose. There seemed to be some extracurricular and a personal foul here going to be the call, and this will not help out the Falcons.
Here's the thing. The ref always sees the last man that hits. It looks like a little bit of chippiness between Thano and someone else. But that's what Timpview needs right there. Little bit Chips Ahoy getting out there for how chippy it is, Dane.
They're certainly not going to apologize for taking the 15 yards. It'll give them a first down. Designed run for Kazon. Nowhere to go. Skyridge ready for that one. No gain.
You're seeing fighting on the edges. You're seeing fighting all over the place. I like it, Dane. It's really interesting. Going into this game, we tried to grab the head coach from Timpview, and he's like, not today, gentlemen. I'm locked in, and I loved it.
Yeah, Coach Atuai has been great, and he still is, right? But to your point, you could tell there was a little something extra about this one. Is Timpview staying with Villa here, tackled out of bounds. He'll pick up about 7.
One thing that happened right there, number 7 for Timpview, Jared Esplin came in and threw a block that opened up that whole entire lane right there. Look out for that. These wide receivers are nasty.
Yeah.
They like to block.
We saw that when they played Lone Peak earlier as well. Beckstead here on the carry. He's got the first as he picks up 4.
Number 14, Micah Beckstead.
All you need to do is get 3.5 yards every time you touch the ball, Dane. You're going to be getting first downs left and right.
Well, with Micah Beckstead, that's going to be a short carry if you only pick up 3 or 4.
Phenomenal running back. We saw what he did against Bingham, and they wanted to mine into the ground after he came through.
He averaged over 10 yards a carry coming into the game tonight.
Woo.
Phenomenal year for Micah. It's on first down, motion there. They'll go with Tuaone. And Tuaone picking up a pair.
One thing I love about running backs in high school, they do that extra reach at the end of every single tackle. They're like, another yard. Come on, help me out, ref. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But good gain of 2 on the first down.
It has been Sione Westover and Mason Anderson really anchoring that second level for Skyridge after Terry Paya left with injury. Done a nice job. Designed for Villa, and he'll get to the line, and that will be it. No gain for Q on the play. 3rd and long coming up just where Coach Lehman wants them.
Yeah, Timpview, like we said earlier, they've had 13 third downs this entire season. That is nothing to joke around about. So they're not used to these 3rd and longs, but they've done a great job with them tonight.
3rd and 7 for Villa. Oh, and Skyridge jumps. Look, we've seen some procedure penalties on Timpview. I think that's the first time that Skyridge has been drawn. That hard clap from Kazon gets the job done. We'll have 3rd and short.
Yeah, makes this 3rd down very manageable now. You don't have to throw it anymore. You just got to get 2. And when they're averaging 10 when running,
Yeah.
2 yards shouldn't be too difficult.
3rd and 2. Able to hold water there. Kazan tried the same thing.
Works once, twice would be as nice.
Yeah. Oh, Q had to leap for that one. Athletic grab for Villa as he'll surge ahead, pick up a 4 and a first down.
Oh my gosh, that snap was way high. But gets his momentum going forward. That's difficult. The man can do multiple things all at once. He can tap his head, rub his stomach at the same time, catch the ball, and get the first down for you. Great job, Kason.
He must have been working on his box jumps, Moose.
30-inch vert right there at least.
Yeah. Tuaone looking up the right side. Penalty flag here thrown from the white hat as there was not much of a gain there for Tuaone, and we'll sort out the penalty here. Got a pair of them on the play.
Let's see what it is. Is it going against Timpview or is it going against Skyridge?
I'm guessing this is going to be on the T-Birds based on where this was thrown. Holding. Multiple calls of the same penalty, that being a spot foul, will back Timpview up to the 47-yard line.
Well, you do get another first down, but is that a price?
It is 1st and 19 for Timpview.
That's some deals with the devil right there to get a down back.
And really disrupts what has been a drive all on the ground, Moose.
Yeah, let's see what they can do through the air.
Villa looking left side, and that ball was out of play, was intended there for Nakua, who lost his footing but didn't have a shot at that one.
Yeah. That throw just got away from him on that one. And that's where you like Helaman. I think Helaman has a little bit better of an arm, but Kason, we've seen his speed, we've seen his tenacity, and his ability to get down the field.
It'll be 2nd down here for Skyridge, or for Timpview, and whistles here as penalty flags coming in. And the indication here appears to be offside.
Penalty flags are down.
Timpview seems to be going the
Now it's going to go on Skyridge.
right way at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Offsides is called on Skyridge.
Luckily, I held my tongue a little bit, holding my water, unlike the defensive line on that play.
Yeah.
2nd and 14.
Couple times where they've jumped on this drive. Set up a 2nd and 14 here for the T-Birds.
Okay, roll the clock.
Villa looking left, tucking this, and will stride out at the 40.
Quarterback keeper out to the 40-yard line.
Gain there of 2. Be 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12.
I love Isaiah Vea coming up. He didn't quite know what to do. He almost made the tackle. You got to turn around, have your rear to the runner, and block someone, get upfield. Don't be staring at him watching this beautiful run play develop.
3rd and long for Timpview. Again, you see that hard clap. And now a flag coming. We might have had a false start here because I did not think Skyridge jumped, and indeed that is the indication. And is this going to be called in the backfield?
The backfield or the center?
He kind of gave a point like he was looking at Beckstead. Beckstead kind of threw his hands up like, what? I missed it.
The refs are getting too involved now, Dan. Let them play. The first half, they did a great job letting them play. This series, I don't know what's going on. Someone's got to go to the laundromat and get these flags cleaned.
After the penalty, 3rd and extremely long. Villa looking over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off
6.
By Skyridge. It's Higbee with the interception.
Higbee has done a great job this year. My goodness. Higbee had 2 picks last week, and he continues to do great things. And there's another flag. Looks like on the Skyridge side, it's going to be a field warning on the entire Skyridge team.
Which is curious. It's a change of possession. I don't quite know what the rule is there, but the sideline warning No penalty, no yardage marked off here. First one's a warning.
I think it was a penalty because they had about 25 people in this huddle right here.
Let them celebrate, Moose. Let it.
Hey,
Sorry,
I'm saying why it's a penalty. I completely agree with you, Dane. We're on the same side. Come on, ref.
I couldn't resist. Couldn't resist.
Oh, man. But great pick by Higbee. He's been doing it all season and continues to develop as that number 2 cornerback.
Another turnover for Timpview. Is that 3 or 4 tonight? On the ground. Oh, nice spin move there by Walker. Although the rest of that T-Bird defense ready for him.
Tate Walker like a ballerina in the nutcracker, just doing a spinny spin and getting the win to get back to the line of scrimmage and then some.
Little toe cleats there or something. I don't know what they're called. You know what I mean.
Nope.
Maybe you don't. All right, second down. The ballerina has like the flat toe tip. That's what I'm referring to.
As a former ballerina myself,
yeah,
I do not know the name of them, but I do know how to plie.
I've seen the pictures in the tutu, Moose. It's
no tutu for me.
2nd and 9. Little deception here. They'll get it to Kalama up that far side. He'll pick up about 5.
That was a great deception. You didn't know what way the line was flowing, what way to go. And Kalama is a great athlete. I mean, he's a difference maker in this team. Wasatch misses him dearly, but this Timpview team, if they can get a 3-and-out after throwing an interception, that's a win for them.
We were talking to Coach Lehman before the game. You asked about Coach Ham, what it's been like having him. He said he's such a great offensive play caller and does so many dynamic things with it. A great example there. Over the middle, call complete to Kalama as La'a takes this up near midfield and a first down for Skyridge.
La'a giving the international sign for I did a great job right there, pointing towards the post. You love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. But that's what La'a Kamala can do for you. He does a great job. He's a cousin of Tausili Akana. There's a great family dynamic here at Skyridge.
And Call has absolutely settled into the contest, and I love they're keeping things kind of short for him, not asking him to stretch it too much. He's had opportunities, but it's really been great decision-making as here he just runs out of time before being swallowed up by that Timpview defense and Ephraim Muavesi.
Quattro. Ephraim Muavesi coming in. He's got offers to UNLV and all over. I've heard he ran a 4.7 laser.
Wow.
In the offseason.
Wow.
So, big, fast, strong, and terrifying. He was built for football.
Loss there of 7 on the play.
That's one of those throw it away quick, young man. He'll learn about that later. Hopefully sooner rather than later, though.
Of course, the new intentional grounding rules make that easier. Call looking far side, and that was thrown out of play, was intended there for Cannon Jensen.
This is what you don't want with a quarterback, Dane. You don't want a 3rd and 16. Oof. That is a brutal situation for a quarterback right now.
And the Timpview students trying to make noise, cheer on this defense. They want to see the offense back out on the field here.
Little miscommunication out there.
They're resetting the play clock here, so plenty of time for the Falcons. Call, screen, and nowhere to go. McClellan brought down immediately for no gain and a punt to come.
Little miscommunication. I love the idea of the screen. Coach Hem doing a great job out there, but you had miscommunication in the blocking, and it slowed the runner down just enough for him to get absolutely nowhere.
Nakua back to receive this punt. Fair catch signaled for at the 19 is where Timpview will come out with the offense.
That was a great punt. The one thing I want to see from Tay is not put that hand up. The immortal Britton Covey, who played here years ago, probably 20, 30 years before he was part of Utah's national championship runs in 04 and 08. But Britton Covey, he never threw his hand up, I swear. And that's what made him so good. As a punt returner, you have to advance that ball. He had no one within him for 10 yards, but he's going to learn that in the next few years. And I'm excited for Tay Nakua and his development.
First down for Timpview. Beckstead looking up that left side. How about Micah just driving the pile? And this is where you asked the question about stamina for Skyridge. They've been in so many blowouts. You know, do the legs of Micah just chip and wear away at this Skyridge defense? We've got another injury here for the Falcons. Injured player will step aside as they have a look. We'll be back. You're watching Skyridge football on KSL Sports Rewind, presented by Swyka, brought to you by Bird Homes. Welcome back. You see Deshaun Toilolo looked like maybe a cramp, but boy, certainly hope that he'll be okay. Want to thank our sponsorships that make Skyridge football possible here on KSL Sports Rewind. Surgical Wound Care Associates is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Skyridge football. These skilled providers understand the importance of teamwork in the provision of advanced care therapies across our great state since 2017. Thanks to Swyka for sponsoring Skyridge football.
Deshaun Toilolo is a huge loss for Skyridge. They don't have a very big defensive line as it is, and he's the party man. Great at celebrations after each and every tackle. Huge loss.
Injuries taking their toll as all-out blitz here for the Falcons. Looking down the middle, just a step in front of Nakua, incomplete.
That was an incredible block by Micah Beckstead. You had someone flying through the A-gap, and he stepped up, took him on. I like to see big runs by running backs like any other red-blooded American. But more than that, I love to see a running back that can block. That is what you love to see, ladies and gentlemen.
And I love the shot on 2nd and 2. It will set up a 3rd and 2 here for Timpview, and Micah Beckstead has the first.
That looks like Tuone, but he did a great job with it as well. That's what's great about this Timpview backfield. 1-2 punch, you don't know what's coming, the left hand or the right.
By the way, it was Tuone. He'll get this first down carry and pick up maybe a yard or two. How about Kasuga coming in here, Moose, on the drive?
Yeah, Kasuga coming in, doing a great job. Man, I was talking to his dad, Nephi, before the game, and they're excited for this freshman in the future. BYU has some coaches here. They should be watching this young man.
2nd and 8. Kasuga gives off again. Again, that offensive line doing a great job, spurring open a gap, 5 yards there on the take there for Tuone.
What's interesting, I've been watching Kasuga since he was in 7th grade. Watching him out there, wasn't this tall, wasn't this big, but he could still spin the ball, and I love to see it. 3rd down, this is his time to shine.
Yeah, 3rd and 3, he'll hand off, and Beckstead won't get it. Gets to the line and nothing else as Skyridge coming up with a big stop. That was Malufao, the sophomore, with the tackle.
So we'll see. Is it a punt? Looks like it. Kalani Satake isn't out there calling the 4th down. Whenever he is, it seems like they're going for it, much to the chagrin of many punters that have gone through Brigham Young University.
Do you potentially fake it here, Moose? You're near midfield, 4th and short?
No, you never fake it when a puncher's on the field.
That's Moose 101. Kicks away. Angled, takes a nice Timpview hop. Oh, nice little stutter step. Boy, nice return there by Smith Snowden. First time we've seen the ball in Smith's hands tonight as he gets a nice return.
So that is why you return the ball right there. He got 8 yards or so, but those 8 yards in a battle of field possession makes a difference in the game. That can be the difference between a field goal in a tied game, a touchdown in a tied game, or kicking the ball to your opponents in a tied game. Great job, Smith Snowden. Just got his first ACC offer, might not be his last.
That young man has been balling out. Remember him as a sophomore, just be like, boy, he's going to be good by the time his time is done. Skyridge keep here for Call, taking it up 7, maybe 8 yards.
Trent Call, the independent, getting out there, getting down the field. I love to see it.
Coach Hem has done such a nice job with the play calling tonight. With Trent Call kind of getting him into this game, getting his rhythm, his feel. He'll hand off here to Walker. 1st down and more for Skyridge up to midfield.
I'm not going to lie. I'm glad that they have him down there. If it was me and McKay Hillstead went down, I'd be like, I don't even know what to do.
I know.
I'm throwing the towel in. We're calling it. But Skyridge has done a great job holding their composure and advancing the ball here.
First down. Screen. Trying to get helps on the block as Valdez back to the line of scrimmage, nothing else.
The tight end right there, Josh Davis, did a phenomenal job on the first block. Unfortunately, there were two more T-Birds coming in, thundering in.
They'll give a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 here for the Falcons. Back to the ground. Walker trying that left side. There's Siale Esera to limit the gain to 2.
Siale. He saw all of Tate Walker coming down, and Tate Walker said, see, I'm going to the ground. Wow. Can you believe a middle linebacker at like 6'3", 250? My goodness.
3rd and 7 for the Falcons. This is an area before the game. Coach Lehman said, we've been in a lot of 3rd and longs. I don't know if Trent Call's been in a lot of 3rd and longs. We'll see what the call is here. Nice little slant. Kalama makes one man miss. Kalama, tried to stretch it out and just could never get up the field as Timpview tackles him a yard or 2 shy. Do you go for it here, Moose?
I would. Well,
I would too.
If I was the kicker on this team, I'd be in the coach's ear saying, let me kick it.
They don't have to run a play here. I probably let this go into the 4th, and then you come out from your huddle and try to catch them off guard.
I like that, but they have the wind right here. Kick the field goal, coach.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to run a play. We're down to 5 seconds left. Maybe get one more hard count. They won't jump. We are through 3. It's as if we started fresh. 13 apiece. Skyridge, Timpview tied up. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week. Welcome back. Skyridge football on KSL Sports Rewind is brought to you by Swyka. Swyka takes pride in our community partnerships and appreciates the dedicated teamwork from our partner physician groups, nurses, agencies, hospitals, and facilities who come together to improve the quality of life for our partners and their families. Thanks to Swyka for being a presenting sponsor of Skyridge football on KSL Sports Rewind. Start of the 4th quarter. Dane Stewart, Moose Bingham. 12 minutes to go, Moose. This game went to overtime last year. Could we be there or headed that direction here in 2022? As a big run here for Skyridge, one of the biggest offensive plays of the night, gives them a first down on the carry there from Sheffield.
That was a great run by Carter Sheffield, but I really like Holiday back there. Haven, he's not letting anyone into a haven over there. What a great safety, cleans everything up. He could be on the Legion of Boom. That kid is one of my favorite safeties in the state this year.
We've got penalty markers here coming in from the far side. And looks like this might be a penalty on Timpview.
Offsides called on Timpview. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. 1st and 5.
Yeah, 5-yarder here marked off against the T-Birds.
Man, this is really interesting. Skyridge is in field goal range, but they've missed a PAT. In fact, the last PAT. So we'll see what they do if they keep going. But 1st and 5, what a great situation for Skyridge Falcons.
Wind has died down. Not as strong as it was earlier.
Had to lick my finger and check. You're right.
Back to the ground again. It's Sheffield as he's near the chains. He's going to be about a half-yard shy. It'll be 2nd and short here. Boy, we had blocking all the way into the Skyridge bench there. The back judge had to run over.
The 2 linemen were hyped about it. That's what you love. You can't call excessive blocking in high school, NFL, or college, but they did it right there, and you love to see it. Bob Stevens is fired up.
2nd and 1 for Skyridge.
2nd and short here. Do you maybe take a shot to the end zone, Moose?
Yeah, if I was Little John, I'd be in the coach's ear yelling shot, shot, shots.
They'll stay on the ground. This is Walker as helmet came flying off there near the line of scrimmage. I'm guessing penalty flag coming in as well, and I'm thinking this is probably going to be extra yardage here for the Falcons.
Let's see.
I'm guessing that helmet coming up might be a face mask or something assisting that as we await the call here from our white hat.
Personal foul Face mask on the
Personal foul,
defense.
face mask is called on Timpview.
Dane, good call.
It'll be half the distance to the goal. And an automatic first down for Skyridge.
So after the face mask penalty, Skyridge going to have first and goal inside the 10 with a chance Moose to take the lead.
They're like Mormon missionaries right now, knocking on the door of the opponents.
They don't do that anymore.
Okay.
I'm sorry. First and goal. Handoff. Left side. Gain of 5 on the carry there by Walker.
Great job by Truck and Tate Walker getting down, getting dirty, and getting those 5 yards.
Skyridge quickly back to the line of scrimmage here. They want that end zone. They want the lead. Walker again, and nowhere to go. Great pressure coming off the edge. That might have been Esera coming around. It was not. It was 44, as that was Muavesi coming around the edge.
Oh, man. That's a guy, Ambrosio. He was swimming after that tackle. You love to see it. The personality in these young men is just way fun to watch. Even though it's intense, they're having a great time down there, Dane. And big third down here.
Third and goal for Skyridge. The Timpview students try to make noise again.
Sorry, Pokai Hungai, not Hezekiah Ambrosio.
Sheffield to the right of Call. Call keeps it. Call looking for the corner. Stretches across. Touchdown. Skyridge. Trent Call from 3 yards out.
Wow. Great run by Trent Call. He's been watching McKay Hillstead like the rest of us have the last 3 years, and he's been chomping at the bit waiting for his opportunity. He's been impressive tonight. One of your players to get out there. That's Skyridge's second touchdown. Remember, or the third touchdown, second as an offense. The offense is saying, get the heck out of here, kicker. Stay out.
You ready for this, Moose?
Yes, sir.
It's been 19 unanswered points from Skyridge.
Wow.
It was 13-0, and the T-Birds have not scored since midway through the second.
Wow. And I apologize. The kicker is out there to kick this PAT.
Point after, up, and good. 20-13, the Falcons have taken the lead for the first time tonight. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind, Skyridge Football, presented by Swyka and brought to you by Bird.
I'm Amber Clark, head manager of the Skyridge football team. This is a Lanner Falcon. Falcons are the fastest animals on the planet. They read body language and are extremely aware. Let's make 2022 the best season yet. Go Falcons!
Bird Homes is a Utah-founded community builder and a proud sponsor of Skyridge Football. Bird Homes not only builds commercial and multifamily buildings, they build and support Utah communities. Bird Homes builds for you. Go Falcons!
Full moon on this smoky night down in Utah County. Moose, the delay on that point after, they weren't waiting for a person.
No, they were waiting for the ball.
Yeah.
So what's nice about high school, as a kicker, you can get your own ball for your field goals and kickoffs. They've got those juicy, non-leather balls that fly. So must be nice to be a kicker in high school. Once they get to college, they don't get that. The quarterback gets to choose the ball.
Tom Brady played the wrong position, apparently. This kick up. No.
Once
Returnable from the 2. Timpview looking up the middle. Spinning out of one tackle. Met there is Micah, as he'll be close to the 20. You didn't like the Tom Brady joke? I thought that was creative.
No, it was a good joke. So in the NFL, they actually keep the kicking balls in a pressurized chamber before the game. And you get 1 minute with the ball to play with.
1 minute?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you get a kick with it, just 1 or 2 kicks, and usually you get a brand new ball. It's harder to kick ball in the NFL than anywhere else. That Duke is a difficult ball to kick. But Matt Gay, a former kicker at Orem, did a great job hitting a 57 last night.
First down, Timpview. Trailing for the first time tonight. Kept here by Kasuga and pushed out of bounds after picking up the first down. Nice take there by Helaman.
Wow. Great job by Kasuga. Love to see that. Helaman taking it. He says, I can run too. If Kason can run, so can I.
First down, Timpview. And this giving off, nowhere to go. That Skyridge defense meeting the play at the line of scrimmage for no gain. You've done a nice job on Beckstead tonight.
Yeah, really, really impressive. Now,
Number 31, Amani Liu-Fao.
Amani Liu-Fao just taking a break.
I got an injury here. Is back to his feet here and trying to get this one off. Look, we talk about a nice night. I mean, Beckstead's probably, 70, 80 yards-ish. He's still, been good, but I'm used to Beckstead reeling off. We saw a 70-yarder against Lone Peak. It came back, but we saw a 50-yarder. I mean, we're used to him having chunk runs, and he hasn't had that kind of room tonight.
Well, what's interesting that's going on right now, Dane, I don't think Skyridge's starters have played more than one half of football this entire year.
Yeah.
And you're seeing guys get cramps, do a lot of different things. Are they ready? And we talked to Coach Lehman about that going into the game. He's like, that's a point of emphasis we had in practice all week long, because it's really easy to play one half, but once you get to the second half, there's electrolytes you got to get going. Maybe you have a Bobby Boucher on the sidelines giving out water, doing what you can to get this team going.
Yeah,
and you're seeing a lot of guys go down for Skyridge and not as many for Timpview.
Yeah, we'll step aside here as they continue to try to work through the injury here. Skyridge leading. Timpview will have second down when we come back. Second and 10 here for the T-Birds.
Oh, good clap.
It's not just Villa who can draw it. How about Kasuga there?
So that is a professional type thing right there. It's really funny watching Trent Call trying to clap him off. It was like he was trying to catch a firefly in his hands out there. But you need that one distinct clap.
Kasuga handing off to Beckstead, brought down from behind. Good job catching up by Jonah Johnson, the sophomore making the stop.
By number 97, Jonah Johnson.
It's really amazing, all these sophomores stepping up
No
out of
kidding,
nowhere.
huh?
They've been ready to go.
Against one of the best offensive lines in the state.
But, like, seriously, this offensive line, Alai on one side. On the other side, Fano, great players.
3rd and 5 for Timpview. Kasuga looking to throw. Pressure. Good pocket here for Helaman. Has a man. Caught by Nakua. And boy, heat-seeking missile there. Brought down, but a first down.
We could see his eyes here after catching that ball. They went about as big as watermelons, saying, oh, okay, here comes the boom. Wow.
Yeah, that was Higbee, who has an interception tonight.
Higbee's a phenomenal defensive player. I usually put out my list, who should be the top player. A lot of people said Higbee.
First down, Beckstead. Boy, literally, there are 8 Skyridge players around Beckstead on that carry. 8!
Yeah. What I love about Beckstead, he just pulled in the blender move like my smoothies in the morning. Okay.
Whistles here. I'm guessing we're going to.
Too many players. You had one guy coming off the field. Great job by Helaman Kasuga understanding what's going on. And I might have to eat my words right now. Let's see what's going on in this huddle.
Well, it came from the near sideline, so I was wondering if it was going to be a false start on Timpview.
It might be offsetting because number 93 for Skyridge, our professional dancer.
So it was actually an offsides on Skyridge.
Okay.
Offsides.
Coach Lehman's a little confused on that call.
That'll be an automatic.
It will give a first down to Timpview.
He's looking for an explanation, and Timpview is just happy to get the first down.
Kasuga looking, going vertical, knocked away, defended well there by the corner, Jace Doman.
That was an incredible throw by the freshman. That's right. He's 14, maybe 15 out there. Can't drive a car, but he can drive the ball down the field with the best of them in the state. Wow.
That throw is on a line. Tight, accurate, great velocity.
Man.
We get 3 more years of him, Moose. Little screen nearly intercepted. Incomplete. His boy tracking that was Westover.
Sione Westover looking at his hands, looking like they betrayed him on that call, on that catch. But got to look out. You know that you've got great offensive minds. Andy Stokes down here throwing the play in. Both former head coaches as the offensive coordinators for both teams.
Getting the alignment here for the T-Birds. 3rd and 10 here for Timpview.
The clap didn't work there.
Yeah, we're going to get a timeout taken here by the T-Birds instead. Timeout Timpview. They'll have 3rd down when we come back. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's Game of the Week.
College wasn't built for me.
It didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Or if my kid had a fever.
Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
I want to take tests when I'm ready.
I want to take courses on my time.
And speed up when I know my stuff.
I want a university that cares about me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of you.
Bird Homes is a Utah-founded community builder and a proud sponsor of Skyridge football. Bird Homes not only builds commercial and multifamily buildings, they build and support Utah communities. Bird Homes builds for you. Go Falcons.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs. Just complete an application on your phone or computer, or stop by any branch.
Welcome back. 3rd down for Timpview. Kasuga has a man caught. 1st down for the T-Birds as they're down to the 34-yard line.
Wow. And that's why you have Helaman Kasuga in the game. Just looking like a sniper out there, finding his man, and bang. Great job, Helaman Kasuga.
Esplin with the reception to move the sticks. Back to the ground, Kasuga keeping this. Oh, brought down. Great tackle made there on the far side by this Skyridge defense.
It's really interesting with Timpview. You have Kaysonville out there for a reason, and you have Helaman Kasuga out there for a reason. They're both phenomenal quarterbacks that could both play at the next level at multiple positions as well. Great athletes.
Mason Anderson made that stop for Skyridge. 2nd and 10. Pressure coming from this Falcon defense. Kasuga looking vertical. And right through the fingertips of Nakua. Oh, he had 6. And Ty just dropped it.
Oh, great look by Helaman Kasuga. Tay Nakua had it hit him in the breastplate. And he did a good job getting open. Great route. Lots of good things happening there. Don't let that deter you, gentlemen. Keep throwing the ball.
Look, he had to kind of dive back for that, but that's a catch he normally makes. He'd love to have that one back.
Yeah.
3rd down. Oh, and again, Skyridge coming over the line of scrimmage. How many times have we seen that tonight, Moose?
Yeah, young defensive line happens.
Offsides called on the defense. It'll be a 5-yard penalty.
It looks like the receivers are hyping up Tay Nakua, saying, young man, we need you.
Yeah.
We need you in this game. Don't let that rattle you. This changes the dynamics of the game. 3rd and 5 is a lot different than 3rd and 10.
On 3rd and 5 to the ground. Tuaone looking vertical will pick up 2, and it will be 4th down here for Timpview. Moose, you got to go for this, right?
If I have Timpview's offensive line and it's within 4 yards, I'm going for it.
You're in plus territory, 4th and 3, clock's inside of 6. No doubt here. Offense on the field for 4th and 3. And watch for the hard count here. Ah, there you go. Great minds, Moose.
Aha.
Skyridge. Boy, coaching staff there was all over something. Kasuga looking to throw, overthrew it, incomplete, and Timpview turns it over on downs.
It looked like a miscommunication there. It didn't look like it was going to number 1, but it looks like a little bit of miscommunication in the routes.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. There was too much juice on that out route, and the outside was going straight vertical. I wonder if it was, to your point.
I think it was an option route, and then you can either do a quick one to the sticks, where it's a quick 5-yard out, boom, 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 plant your foot in the ground, or go vertical, and there was just a quick miscommunication right there.
Boy, and with the way Skyridge has run the ball tonight, if this offense can run it like we've seen them do it, you think back to that first half, Moose, they had 6-minute drives in that first half.
Yeah.
They could salt this one away.
And the independent Trent Call has done a great job tonight.
So first down, Skyridge, and it is on the shoulders of the junior Trent Call. They'll hand off. Kalama turning upfield here. Picking up a couple. About a 5.
And around for number 22.
It's really.
Go ahead.
You're good.
I was just going to say, Timpview's already used 1 timeout, so they got 2 left here to navigate these last 5 minutes.
Yeah, Siale Esera, he reminds me of Vita Villa a little bit. Vita Villa, the defensive tackle for the Buccaneers, was about Siale Esera's size in high school. Crazy.
They had play clocks running earlier. They're shut off now, as they'll stay on the ground here with Walker. Tate going to be close to the first down. Going to be a yard shy. It'll be 3rd and 1. No, they're going to give him the first down here to Skyridge.
Very important 3rd down.
No, first.
For both. Oh.
He's saying move the chains. I thought he was short, but.
All right. Well, I beg your pardon, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Not so important first down for Skyridge.
PA, I think, felt the same way on that one. So first down for the Falcons as we're down to 4.5 to go. Kalama came in motion. They'll give it instead to Walker. Walker picking up 10. Another first down here for Skyridge.
Wow, Tate Walker is really impressive. Doesn't wear a knee brace. He's hyped. He's like, give it to number 1. I can get you the downs you need. And that's a big down. The clock is the enemy for the Thunderbirds right now.
Yep. And they just brought in Sheffield here as they've been rotating that duo all night. Sheffield the junior, Walker the senior. They've both been fantastic, and they've sprinkled in a little Trent Call in between all that.
The one thing that's driving me nuts, they don't have the plays.
Yeah. So right now you're keying off the back judge, who's given that signal with 5 to go. Here's Kalama. We'll search ahead for a gain of 5 on the carry.
You have 40 seconds on the play clock. Usually in the back of the end zone, there's a play clock right there that you can get the countdown within 5 seconds. Right now, you don't have that. Skyridge is doing everything to keep this just rolling with 3.5 minutes left. And they've got an opportunity to win by taking advantage of the clock if they can get 1 or 2 more first downs.
Yeah, it might be 2. That might be the number. 2 more first downs. You might have this game. Again, 2 timeouts for Timpview as they stay on the ground with Call, and he's just looking for the chains. And he saw Esera coming at him and gave himself up a yard shy. We'll have 3rd down.
What a great game, though, Dane. Both of these teams are exactly what I expected. Great teams, great potential. And there's not a big jump between 5A and 6A this year.
No, there's not. Lehigh corner going tonight as well, so Powers going against Powers. 3rd and 1 for Skyridge. Kalama in motion. They will give it to Sheffield, who's got the first down. Penalty flag here thrown behind the play. It was a first down. We'll have to sort out the flag here on the field.
The yardage is there for the first down. There is a penalty flag down on the play.
Timpview has 2 timeouts left. They've preserved them, missing 1.
Indication seems to be on Timpview.
Face mask.
Well, that would be a huge one if it is. It did come in late. Moose, you're all over it. A face mask on Timpview, tack on 15, and this ball is going to be at the 25-yard line for the Falcons with 2:35 to go.
Skyridge players, they want a touchdown. They want to get into the end zone again and seal this game. They don't want Timpview to have any opportunities, but they're taking advantage of the clock. 2:32 left.
And they just
ticking,
wound it.
Ticking.
Yeah. Moose, at what point if you're Timpview do you think about using those timeouts?
Probably after this run.
Back to number 1. Pickup of a couple.
The middle for number 1, Tate Walker. Tackle made by number 54.
They'll give him
Esera.
about 2 yards on the carry.
2nd and 8.
Important 2 yards, but it's going to be interesting to see when Timpview uses those timeouts. Donnie Atawaya, very serious, very great coach. Hasn't lost in his career yet, but going up against a ferocious Skyridge team.
Again, look, we're just taking time off the clock here. 1:45 to go here in regulation. You see Call being very patient. Now that countdown on, and it looks like we're going to get a timeout potentially taken by the Falcons, and that will indeed be the case. Timeout Skyridge, 1:33 to go. They lead Timpview 20-13. You're watching Skyridge football presented by Micah on KSLSports.com. Welcome back. 1:33 to go. 2nd and 8 here for Skyridge.
Justin Hammond's just playing chess out there when everyone else is playing checkers, Dane. Super impressive play calling right here.
Going to start calling a mega mind as they'll give this to Kalama. Kalama able to take this inside the 20, a gain of 5 there. And now we will get that first Timpview timeout taken here with 1:25 to go.
Great job attacking the outside with La'a Kamala, getting 6-7 yards. And that's what's been the difference right there, attacking the edges. Timpview isn't as deep as Skyridge. They have dudes, but they don't have the second, third string like Skyridge does. And that's the difference between 5A and 6A in this state.
You look at the two rosters and just the count, very different, right? You talk at the top end talent on these respective sides, it's toe-to-toe. But to your point, you think about Skyridge going without Hillstead tonight. They lost Terry Ipaya in this game as well. I don't recall seeing Toilolo after he went out. There have been a number of guys that have come off for Skyridge, and the depth of sophomores that we've talked about that have come on, made big-time plays, has been one of the differences tonight.
Yeah, it's crazy. You take one guy out, next man up is just as good.
Yeah.
And that's what happens when you play a Region 4 team especially. Region 4 is no joke in the state of Utah, as every college coach watching this will attest to.
This might be the ball game. It's 3rd and 3, only one timeout left for Timpview, 1:25 to go. This is everything for the T-Birds.
Absolutely. Better gird up your loins. Let's see what you guys can do on the D-line.
Sheffield the back. They've got to get to the 16. And we've got flags here and a false start on Skyridge. Oh, costly penalty will back it up.
Just like Timpview drew it up. Wow.
Boy,
this is a more complicated third down.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Look, we don't like to make things easy, right?
3rd and 8 for Skyridge.
You can't just run it up the gut anymore, and they've got their heavy personnel out there too.
3rd and 8. Sheffield on the run. He's going to be close. Look at him move the pile. Boy, he is awfully close. He might be a yard shy here, but a great effort there by Sheffield on 3rd down.
To number 20, Carter Sheffield.
Apparently you can just run it up the gut.
Tackle made by number 54, Siale Esera.
They stopped the clock. Timeout taken with 1:18 to go. It will be 4th and short. You ready for an update, Moose?
Yes.
Just got an update. We talked about another big-time game tonight. Corner Canyon playing Lehigh.
Okay.
The Chargers were up 24-0 on the Pioneers. Lehigh scored 19 straight, 24-19. 5A Lehigh giving 6A Corner a battle tonight.
My goodness. Last year, Lehigh lost 48-21, something like that. Lehigh is no joke this year.
No joke.
Justin Broussel.
Yeah.
Really love that kid. But Bobby Boucher.
Jackson
Broussel. Sorry.
You're good.
Man.
But you talk about Katie on Sweat. You talk about Isaac Terrell. I know you love Terrell.
Oh, I love Isaac Bobby Terrell. They call him Bobby Boucher down there. Isaac Bobby Boucher Terrell. I love it. He is a monster.
Yeah.
He only averages 2.5, 3 sacks a game.
Yeah.
That's it.
That guy is fierce.
Yeah,
I love watching
Washington
him play.
State got a dude in Bobby Terrell.
4th and 1, and Skyridge is going for it.
The kicker was out there begging the coach, said, let's make it a 2-possession game. Let's see if this roll of the dice is going to come up 7s.
Maybe a couple of hard counts here. Call under center, again with hard counts here. And we're going to get a timeout taken.
Oh, tricky, coaches. That's why you don't play chess with Justin Ham. He's sitting out there trying to pull an offsides, doing what he can. Now they should kick the field goal. Their kicker's out there warming up. He's got a strong leg, can do a lot of good damage.
We got a great finish for you. Want to thank Suika. Surgical Wound Care Associates is the presenting sponsor of Skyridge Football on KSL Sports Rewind. These skilled providers understand the importance of teamwork in the provision of advanced care therapies across our great state since 2017. Thanks to Suika for sponsoring Skyridge Football. Also want to thank Bird Homes, a proud sponsor of Skyridge Football. Bird Homes not only builds commercial and multifamily buildings, they build and support Utah communities. Thanks to Bird Homes and Suika for their sponsorship of Skyridge Football. 4th down, and the kicker is on the sidelines.
They're
We're
not
going to go
letting
for
Ian
it.
Kessler out there. Oh, no. Wow.
4th and 1. No more timeouts for Timpview. The ball game rests on the shoulders of this T-Bird defense.
Skyridge still has one. Are they playing tricks? No.
They give to Sheffield. 1st down, Skyridge.
And the nail in the coffin comes for the T-Birds with that one play. Trusting Adam Stevenson's the center to get down, get dirty, and get the 1st down for his running back. Wow.
It's a mindset, Moose. Look, I would have had no problem with going for the field goal there. But if you think you're the better team, you believe that you're the better team in the trenches we've seen tonight, they've gone toe-to-toe with this defense front. Go win it, guys.
Yep.
And Skyridge did it.
Now it's taking the knee time, the victory formation.
Yeah, the clock going to continue to run here as we try to get our clock synchronized. Our apologies there. What a night for Skyridge.
I think you took that knee a little bit early. There's more than 40 seconds left. One more knee, which ruins his running abilities and his stats for the night.
Skyridge in the rewind poll was the #1 team in the state coming in. They lost their starting quarterback. They lost their starting linebacker, starting D-end, and they still have enough to overcome a 13-0 deficit, scoring 20 straight as Skyridge defeats Timpview 20-13. Moose, your final thoughts and a player of the game.
That was an amazing game for both teams. Both teams are going to make deep runs. I could see both teams winning state this year. But my player of the game has to go to the independent Trent Call. Coming in, not knowing that he was going to play at all this year, to be honest with you. And he came in for McKay Hillstead. You really hope that young man is okay. But they did a great job, and it was a great game to watch and call, Dane.
Fantastic, and I'm right there with you. Trent Call, for me, the way he came in and took care of business, could have very easily unsettled Skyridge. The junior kept the troops focused, executed, made timely decisions, great throws when he needed to. Congratulations to Trent Call on being our player of the game. What a game it was. #1 Skyridge stays undefeated, defeating Timpview 20-13. For Moose Bingham, Doug Jardine, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us here for Skyridge Football, presented by Suika, brought to you by Bird Homes, only on KSL Sports Rewind on KSLSports.com. Good night, everybody.